progress. How much did you improve on guitar over the last month? Are you able to play faster today than in the last week? How big is your guitar progress? Are you still motivated to learn guitar? Which exercises did you practice last Saturday? If you are not able to answer this question, stay tuned for the content because I tell you why you should track your progress. Big content after the intro. A lot of people asked me in the past why I am so obsessed with this practice sheets and routines. I got a lot of questions about how and why I measure my progress. Today I reveal some details and secrets. The most important thing you'll need to improve on guitar is a practice plan. Do you have a practice plan? Well, having a practice plan is awesome. Following a practice plan is even more awesome. But what do you do after you finished a practice session? I write down the results of my practice plan to measure my progress. By doing that, I can see immediately if my practice plan works. Sometimes we follow the same routine over and over and over and don't improve. If that's the case, we need to change the routine or do something different. Now let me show you my concepts and practice sheets. Over the last 6 months I practiced on average 17 hours per week. Why I know that? Because I count all my practice sessions. This, for example, is my practice plan for the last week. You can see the different topics I'm working on. I print out a new sheet every week and write down the date on the right top. I usually have practice sessions of 30 minutes. Every time I finished a practice session, I painted a point with an adding behind the exercise. Each point means 30 minutes. So it is obvious to me at first glance how many exercises I played and how often I played each. On the right top I write down the total amount of hours I played. That's the fastest and easiest way to measure my investment because it only takes 5 seconds to make a point. This method motivates me to practice daily and to paint as many points as possible every week. It also shows me what exercise to practice next. On this kind of sheets I write down more detailed information. Basically it belongs to single exercises. I write down the date, tempo, practice method and the repetitions I played. So this gives me an idea on how many repetitions it takes to improve the speed. Sometimes I go completely crazy with that and type in the numbers into an Excel list. Excel makes a graph out of it and that helps me to visualize my improvement. This learning curve tool is perfect to show long-time results. Make sure to use this tool right, otherwise it can cause big frustrations. My Skype students know this sheet very well, so especially in the beginning of learning a new guitar technique, the progress seems to be very slow. For example, in the beginning of alternate picking, it's all about speeding up the 7 basic movements. To stay motivated, I created this list. You can type in the current speed for each exercise every month. There is a graph for each month below. The outer circle shows the steps until you reach your goal, and the inner green circle shows your progress. It is much more fun to work with that kind of sheets because it is more motivating when you see the progress. There were so many times in the past where I thought that I didn't improve, but that's always a short-time momentum. If you want to see real progress, you need to visualize your long-time results, because difficult techniques require a lot of repetitions. If you want to make real progress today, hit the subscribe button and the bell and follow my channel for a while.